Hey, everybody, welcome! Hey! Welcome to another episode of Imperfect Peace. Y'all, we are full of energy. We are energized. I don't know if it's the yellow. I don't know what it is, but we here today and we ready. And we ready to have some fun. You ready to have some fun, sis?
Yes, I'm excited as fuck, honestly.
All right, well, let's enter everybody into the room so we can all have fun. Let's usher them all into the room. Let's go.
Come on in the room.
Hey. Yes, I love it. All right now. All right now. It's time. It's time for
happy hour.
Hey, happy hour. Hey, happy hour.
She goofy as hell. I love you so much.
All right, it's time for happy hour, y'all. So you want to go first? Because I went first last time.
Yeah, I have to make you go first a lot.
Right? Because I don't be knowing. I be like, ooh, girl.
Okay. What I think I had something and I done forgot it. I know, don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. And I really, I feel like, oh, okay, I know my happy hour is. I remember now. Okay, y'all, my prayers are being answered. Like, I had some confirmations come through for me on a prayer that I wrote. And you know, it's hard for me because I'm not disciplined when it comes to, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it's a struggle. Like, I'm that kid that you play, sit down, do your homework. That's what it'd be like. So it's like, when they was like, now go look back at the work that you did and look. And I was just like, shit, this is what that shit looks like. And it's like, I was crying, I was tired, I was all over the place. I snapped at my best friend. We're not gonna talk about it. And
sorry, y'all, we good.
I snapped at a couple people. She's saying that, but in the moment, when I
I was like, yo, I'm done with you. Like, I don't want to talk to you no more. I'm done.
She was not fucking with the kid, I'm telling you. And she don't hold a tongue, and the energy was like in the, so it's like I knew eventually it wasn't going to be swept under the rug because we don't do that. It's like, we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, when she was ready, I was gonna lay it on her.
And that's how it works, and that's why I like our relationship, because we both work that way. Because I'd be like, yes, it's because that kind of hurt my feelings. She's like, I didn't mean to do that. She's like, but this is where I was coming from. And it's not even a but, it's more like an and, because she understands, like, this is how we communicate. Like, people don't know how to fucking communicate. So,
girl, oh my, and you know, communication is one of my biggest things. So, you know,
yes. Mercury planet, aren't you Mercury too with me? We straight from Mercury. Okay, I thought so. Yeah, literally. I'm gonna get the little elf ears. I didn't tell you about that. I'm really getting some. I want to get some wings, and I'm into the fairy shit. You know, I didn't tell you about that.
I want some wings though.
I like cottage.
And I want a wand.
Me too.
I want a wand, but I want a real crystal wand though. Okay, let me get my happy hour out the way.
Okay, yeah.
Before we go to that. Okay, so my happy hour is, y'all. I have been offering classes. I've been teaching and really, like, you know, advertising classes and stuff. And when I tell y'all, I've been blown away. The support has been crazy. The classes have been so bomb, so interactive. Like, I really could not have asked for better, just anything. Like, I couldn't ask for anything better. Like, my classes have been amazing. And I'm not just saying that because I'm the teacher, because, you know, whatever, but the feedback that I've been getting since, you know, the first class, I mean, it's just been amazing. I had classes back to back, one day and then another day, and then bookings since then, it's just been a blessing. Like, God has really overflowed my cup. And I guess that kind of ties into your happy hour, because my prayers are answered. My prayers are being answered. And this is one of the ways in which my prayers are being answered. So we both kind of have the same happy hour this week.
Yes, and I toasted. Can we toast? Because you know I got my little raggedy yellow cup from last week, y'all. I got
and it's yellow. Look at the yellow.
Oh shit, it is.
Look at the yellow coming through. Y'all, we didn't even know we was matching today. So we got on camera and we was like, okay.
Like, what are you doing? Are we?
And then I was like, I can change. She was like, nope, don't do it.
Just leave it. Just leave it. Sis, I love you.
I love you too, sis. Yes. Oh, that rum. Oh, joy. Ooh, joy. All right. Sis. So, y'all, we really don't have like a theme topic today. We just going to just have it up. Like,
yeah, pretty much. You gonna get whatever randomness that we give you today.
Because we random as shit.
We are, because I already got a couple topics that I'm open to talking about.
Ooh,
which,
go ahead,
side note, can I just give a shout out? Because we do have a couple of friends in the community. It is Autism Awareness Month, I believe so.
That part.
The month of April.
Yes.
And I'm definitely going to call it out because it is believed, maybe, possibly, I got to get tested to make sure that I'm not, but possibly on the very low end. So it's not in stone. It's not in stone, but I do know a few people that are actually diagnosed, and they're cool as shit, and I appreciate them in all their honesties.
Yes, I actually have a friend, best friend actually, and she was diagnosed with autism 2 or 3 years ago. She was always told growing up that she had ADHD, and come to find out that, and we'll go into that later on this month because we do have an episode that's coming up with autism, so look out for that. But she was misdiagnosed, you know, from childhood. They always thought that she had ADHD. She got retested because her psychologist was like, there's something here that it just don't make sense. So she got tested, and she is on the autism spectrum, and it's opened her eyes up to so much. It makes sense for so much. Like, a lot of it makes sense. But I also have a godson who has autism, and he was diagnosed at the age of 2. He is 5 now. He's thriving. He is the smartest, the most handsome little boy. I mean, he is so loving, and I just love him. So yes, we, like she said, we have people, you know, that are close to us within that autism community. So shout out to everybody who is on the spectrum. We love you guys.
We love you.
Puzzle holders. So
yes.
I
literally have worked with people with special needs, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I am a healing worker at heart, and she knows that about me because I run from it. As much as I want to run from that shit, I am a healer. I can't help it. If I touch you,
she's a runner. She's a track star.
Literally.
She will run. Okay.
But a bitch is getting tired.
and Spirit is like, you can't run all your life. So we gonna get but I'm really excited about our episode on autism. I really think like that's dope because, you know, it's Autism Awareness Month, and it's just gonna be really dope. So I'm really excited, and thank you for bringing that up too, you know, because it is the top of the month, and we want to celebrate all month, literally. I mean, they deserve to be celebrated, you know, so why not, right? So, sis, what's the other topics that you were talking about?
Okay, so there's a few. Let's see. The other thing I wanted to talk about was, I didn't tell them, but now they're gonna know. So, on the topic of health, side note, I'm finally getting my doula certification. That should have been in my happy hour. I did not mention it.
I was gonna ask you, like, why you didn't mention that? But I'm so happy you just finally mentioned it. Like, girl, I am so excited for her, y'all. Like, I wasn't thinking about having any more kids at first. And I was like, you gonna deliver my next babies? And she was like, bitch, you said you wasn't having one. I was like, I know. I don't know where the fuck that came from. But I guess I'm open to having kids. I had to heal though. I think that's what it was. I had to heal from my past relationship before I decided that, you know, I'm open to having more kids, because I was not open to having more kids with the partner that I was with. So, and I think that closed me off to it all together, because I was just like, no. Mm-mm. And then she was like, yeah, we do. And I was like, yeah, girl, you gonna deliver my, and I was just like, whoa, hold on, wait, did I just say that? And she was like, yes, you did, and I'm gonna record it because you said it and I need proof. I was just like,
Yep.
And so it's here now. It's here, y'all. So I am open. Now that doesn't mean that I will have more, but I am open to the possibility of more. So if there are suitors out there who still want kids, we can still do the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sorry, but congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm
Literally,
so
I'm excited. Just nervous because I didn't know there was reading materials beforehand. So now I got to try to get that together. And well, I got a few weeks to do it.
You got it.
But I'll be distracted. You know how I feel about reading.
Yeah.
It's tough for me because I literally, well, this is the thing. I've been officially diagnosed with ADHD. Whether it's true or not, I'm not quite sure. But I could see some validity of where they say that. But it's really hard for me to just stick to reading something, especially if it's not interesting. Mm-hmm. If it's not interesting, like if I can't apply it or actually see it in some way, it doesn't work. It's not going to stick. So that's why I'm like, I'm more ready for the class, more or less than the book. But I know I'm going to read the book. I'm going to try my hardest.
I knew it was coming. You just can't. Yes.
Well, go ahead, bring him in. He hasn't been seen in a minute.
And he won't be.
Leave Shy alone.
Oh, he just looked at me like, bitch, what?
See? That's why I told you, leave him alone.
And walked away. I don't care. I bet you he walked away from the other side to try to come up straight to my lap. So I can't push.
And they know how to do that.
Mm-hmm. He's on the other side now. But yeah, so I'm really, really super excited. I'm just like, I'm looking forward to your future. Your future is so bright. And this is something that you've been talking about for a while. And then it kind of like, you paid your deposit, and then it was like, man, I noticed you got discouraged because you stopped talking about it. And she was like, maybe this is a scam. Like, I was just like, no, Lord, I hope this is not a scam. And then she got the email, earlier this week.
Yeah.
And it's been high rolling from there, baby. Like,
yeah.
I'm really excited.
It's weird just because it just feels like right now life is just good. It's in such a good place. And I don't really know how to take that in sometimes. Like, you know, coming from a place of where you dealt with a lot of things that weren't, I'll just like to say didn't serve me. Right. Because I'm not trying to go down that rabbit hole. But it's weird because like you said, I have forgot about it. And I was on to the next. I was like, y'all seen it in the last episode. I was like, I'm gonna just get my opinion. I guess it's gonna be easier. And then here they come smacking me the hell out of nowhere, talking about.
You'd be like, oh no, you're not.
This? Yep, remember this? Because I really want to be a midwife. I don't want to go through the nursing round, you know?
Yeah, but it's crazy. And just to piggyback off what you said, like the way our prayers are being answered in this season. And we told y'all last episode that it was our new year. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
So the way everything, and this is why you can tell, you know, not you can tell, but this is what we mean about our new year. Our new year is basically new life. It blossoms, you know what I'm saying? Blossoms things. Our seeds that we've sown during the wintertime, they're starting to bloom. And this is what it looks like. I mean, when I tell you our lives are just like abundant, our lives are really abundant. Our lives are taking off, and we are just along for the ride. We like, all right, we're gonna buckle up and hold on, because it's just a beautiful thing. Like my life is amazing. It's literally amazing. And I think that's why we glow the way we do. And people have been mentioning how we've been glowing like lately. I think our girls mentioned it yesterday that, you know.
I was going to say that actually, I hate to admit it, but we glow.
They're glowing too.
And they glow. That's what I was going to say. Anybody that we really be they be popping. And that's why I'm like, it's fulfilling for me. It is. It's a
For
whole
us.
new level of just,
It's a level of
appreciate
fulfillment.
them.
Yeah,
I appreciate them. They don't even know. Like, and she loves to point this out. There'll be times that we'll have a pre-meet and I'm like, bro, I'm tired. I done worked. I done did this. I done did this. I done did this. I want to reschedule. And
no, how about last night? Last night, let me tell you what. Last night, okay, so
Tired.
we both were like, I'm tired. I really don't feel like doing
Don't
this.
want to do this.
Let's just get it over with. And then we both was like, we're not coming on camera because I just really don't feel like it. Soon as they got in the room, who's on camera?
Yep, she was the first. And
who's
then next
on
thing
camera?
You know,
and then the energy was just like, I don't know where it came from, but both of us was just like,
yeah.
Hey!
It was beautiful. Oh my gosh.
And then y'all, we finished within 40 minutes, okay? We finished within 40 minutes. Do you know nobody wanted to get off? Nobody wanted to get off. Priestess, we want to rejoin. All right, cool. So, because y'all, look, I ain't even gonna go there. But
we ain't gotta explain shit.
Nothing. But they didn't want to get off. And we stayed on there for a whole hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Like,
it was dope.
I really love the beautiful, just safe space.
Yeah.
Do you not know how hard it is to find just beautiful? And it's not even to say like, oh, we're just all friends. Like, we don't do it there. We just say this is a safe space. We just love it here. We don't title it. We just let it be. Yeah. We just let it do its thing.
Which you, like you was about to ask, do you know how hard it is to find a safe space? Yeah, which is why we had to create one. You know what? You owned to something. We really did. Like, if you think about it, but that was prayers that I remember from back after, that time that we were just like, this is something we want to do. We came together, and then that's when it all made sense, because whenever you meet somebody in their alignment, right? And then you're like, oh shit, you want to do the same thing? And they're like, yeah, you want to do the same thing? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, yeah. Okay, let's do it. Yeah.
And that's just how it happened.
And I think it's so delicate, because if I were to do it by myself, I probably would have quit. If she were to do it by herself, she probably would have quit. So the fact that we came together and we energized each other, she tells me all the time, iron sharpens iron, sis. Like, let's go. Iron sharpens iron. I'm like, sis, but I don't know. I know you don't feel like it, but let's go. And same for her. Like, if she don't, like, we bounce off each other. And it's just, what I'm really, really thankful is that we are not like on the same page at the same time, because a lot of shit wouldn't happen if we were both like, I don't feel like it. And we weren't there to push each other, but Spirit knew what it was doing. Spirit knew what they were doing when they tag team us together. So, and
it's crazy because we're two alphas. Like, we are very strong-minded. We have strong opinions. We have strong emotions. We have strong thoughts. Everything about us is extremely passionate. And when we say it, we respect it. Like, it's tough sometimes navigating those waters. And I'm speaking from a personal point, because I'm used to either A, I'll reject something that doesn't fit me, or B, it's like, I'm sticking this through because it's something, it's a hard place to be in, but I'm seeing the good. I don't have that. She's a type A. I'm a type A. We literally just make it work. And it's what it do. That's why our work, I feel like, comes out the way it does.
We can take pixie dust and make anything out of it. Like, we make something out of nothing. We can do that. So we like it. We like it.
I like it.
It's just so dope. And then what really touched me too was earlier in the week, they were like, so what's after this? Like, I don't want to leave. I want to stay here forever. Like, what's after this? And I'm like, I never answered them because I don't know what to say. Like, I don't want them to go anywhere. But I understand that sometimes you gotta let your butterflies fly. You gotta let them go. They're in their cocoon and stuff. And when they come out with their wings, even though their wings are wet, they have to learn how to fly. So it's like, I don't want to let y'all go, but y'all have to understand that we don't want to be a crutch either. So, but it's awesome because they don't cling to us as clutches. Or crutches. They stand 10 toes down on their own. And the healing and the growth that we have witnessed in each and every single one of these women has been phenomenal. Nothing short of amazing. Like, when you see, like, you know how a baker can put in all the ingredients and they're not really sure how their cake is going to turn out, but they're like, all right, we're going to put it all in there, we're going to bake it, we're going to do what we need to do, and then we'll see how the finished product is. And we are literally sitting here watching our cake rise and being decorous. Some of them are just rising now. Some of them are adding their icing and decorating and stuff. And it's really beautiful. It's beautiful to watch someone's journey and the growth. And also, I know I said we weren't going to touch on it, but we've seen growth in our sisters too. We've seen immense growth in our sisters. There's two in particular that we are close to, actually. And for us, the way we just sit back and watch their growth, it's like, yo! Like,
it's spreading like wildfire.
Yeah.
And it's so beautiful because it's just like, and I'm pretty sure I touched on that the last episode when I was in my feelings, but it's like, you just want to be a part of a community of people where you guys are sharpening each other. You're seeing that growth and acknowledging that growth and saying, yes, I'm rooting for you. You are doing a damn thing.
And we all root for each other. And it's not like, you know, we don't root for each other. And even behind the scenes, like sometimes people don't know, we all, and it doesn't have to be a group chat. We can message each other individually, but we always encourage each other. And we, especially this one, she will tell you when you're wrong, okay? She gonna tell you when you're wrong, and she gonna tell you when she thinks somebody is owed something. And she gonna hold you to that standard. And I love that about her, because sometimes people really do need that, you know, reality check. I know I do. She does that shit to me all the time. All the time. And it's not always a bad reality check. Sometimes it's like, bitch, you bombed. So I don't know what the fuck you over here talking about. That's not even something that you even can relate to, because you know what I'm saying? So it's those type of things. It's that type of relationship that we have. Like, when I tell y'all this, she is bomb. She talks about me all the time, but she don't give herself the credit that she deserves. And I think people are shocked sometimes because I think they see her as an underdog, and they don't really see sometimes what she's fully capable of until she open that mouth. And when she open that mouth, you can be like, oh, this bitch is a force to be reckoned with. Okay? I mean, knowledgeable about spirit. I mean, her heart is pure when she is in her mentor mode and she's helping teach. Homegirl, it has got it going. I got chills. Homegirl got it going on. And when I tell you, like, the growth even I've watched from her, I can't describe it. I can't describe it. The only thing that I can really hope is that you guys can see a glimmer or a glimpse of it here with the podcast. But you guys don't even really see the half. Y'all really don't see the half. Like, y'all don't see the half. So, sorry.
I am so honored. No, I am honored. I am deeply, deeply, deeply honored, because you guys don't know who's saying that. That's the crazy part. That's why I love it, because it's like, y'all are like, oh, they're friends, and no, they're doing this. And I'm like, you do not know who this bitch is outside of here. And that's why
she be like, no, you need to pop your shit. You need to tell them who you are. You need to tell him. You need to tell them who you're on, like your clique is. You need to tell them who, like. And I'd be like, sis, it's not. She'd be like, no, you are too fucking humble, because people really don't fucking know who they're dealing with. Like, they really don't know. And so I just be like, you know, I mean, if it comes up, I might slide.
No, and that's why I be trying to tell her, like, No, like, and that's the thing. It's like, this is what iron sharpens iron looks like. Like, you think we get on here and they be like, oh, they do this. But no, like, you don't know where we came from. This is two people who literally have seen the history and was like, holy shit, congratulations for still standing.
Yeah.
Because there's just a lot of shit that, like, it's like, no, we're not used to this. And you know what? The reason I feel like some people are uncomfortable with it is because they're not used to it.
Yeah.
If you want to be a part of the inner circle of us loving on each other, you want to be loved on.
At this point, we don't accept any low vibrational nothing. Like, you have to vibrate high. We have a very high vibrational circle, and I mean, it is what it is. Like,
yes,
you know,
every one of those ladies that we get to call sisters, dope. That's what I'm saying. Like, we all iron sharpens iron.
Absolutely.
And it sucks because we don't even live close to each other
yet.
Oh yeah, I know. I have a feeling though. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a change, and that's what I'm saying. Like, even with them, you have to mesh and mold relationships of different personalities to form this family. This is a spiritual family of people that took a vow to say, "I will help you."
And has made good on that vow. Like, we don't let each other fall. We don't let each other, like, if we don't hear from somebody in a brick, definitely think, them either phone calls or messages, they coming. Like, we don't play about our, you know what I'm saying, our sister.
Where you at?
We don't play. We don't play. What's going on? Yeah, but we don't play about our sisters. We're very protective of our sisters. We're very protective of each other. It's just, but to see the way that everybody is growing in this season, you would have thought we were all in the same garden. I'm roses. She might be daisies, or no, she's a sunflower. Okay, big, bright, beautiful, just stand tall. She's a sunflower. I'm a rose. I got thorns. I will cut you. But I will protect you, and I will nurture you, and so, but when you look at everybody within our sister circle, we're all, and I always use garden references. Sorry, but that's me. I always use garden references. All of my damn spiritual services are garden references. Like, what? Ancestral garden and rosebud reading, rose seed reading. So, you know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah, all of my services are based, off of garden references. But our sisters are in this huge garden with us, and they are all different flowers, and they all have bloomed beautifully within their own time. They bloomed. And sometimes we be like, oh my God, I wish, but you know what I'm saying? We can't rush somebody else's progress. But when we actually see their growth and we see their progress, and it's just like, you better go, girl. You better do the damn thing. And we pray for each other. No questions asked. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're really there for each other. We are really a tight-knit community of women, Black women at that. Initiated Hoodoo Priestesses at that. Like, okay, so we're all high vibrational. We all vibrate high, and this is a circle I'm not gonna say really don't. This is a circle I know that can't be broken unless we break the chains. So I'm happy to be part of my sisterhood, my sister circle.
I love my sisterhood too, and I do. I love it there, but I'm also happy for the one that I'm seeing being built, the ones that are beginning to feel what this feels like.
Yeah.
Because, and that's why I'm just like, if I could take y'all with me, that's why I'm like, if they don't know how hard it is. Like, but she really said that for me earlier. Sometimes you have to let them learn how to fly. Because I'm not like, she makes freaking plant references. Mine's is very earthly. Everything.
And she's not even an earth sign, y'all. Like,
I'm not. I'm all about the stars.
She love you.
Honestly.
That's why she love you.
I do. I'm surrounded
but
by
you love Virgos, so it's a Virgo.
My other best friend. My other best friend's a Virgo.
Go ahead, say it. Yes, she's a Virgo.
She's a Virgo.
Everybody.
Somebody I'm talking to, they're a Virgo.
But you know what's funny
that's
though?
I'm just like,
is she loves Virgos. I love Geminis.
Yeah.
She's a Gemini. My best friend since 4 is a Gemini. A couple of other people that I was close to, I'm not really close to anymore, they were Geminis. And then it's always cuspy shit, right? So the one who I was saying is autistic, she's a Cancer. She's cuspy. And then like two of my other friends are Cancers, and so it's like one of them especially is very cuspy. So it's just like it's a Gemini energetic type of thing. I don't know why Virgos and Geminis are like that, and it's just not just us. It's actually proven out. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at TikTok and you look at different things, they'll tell you friendships that like really last. Gemini, Virgo.
Yeah, and that's just even according to the horoscopes, though. And I honestly think, though, in my honest opinion, I feel like there's one in each of the elements that you could put them all together. And I really do feel like, for real, Virgos and Geminis are one of those. Also, we share a planet. Yeah. So Mercury. We are very much communicators. We both are born with the gift of gab. If you don't see me be fighting for verbal attention here, because it's hard, because we both have so much to say. We have a lot. We think a lot. That's another thing. We literally think all.
We're very logical people. Yeah. Very logical. But I'm not gonna say she's this way, but I'm very analytical, and that's because I'm a Virgo. She's not as analytical as I am. Like when you bring me something, I'll break every single part of it down for you before 5 minutes is up. And I'll be like, all right, look, this don't work. This might work. This has potential. This don't. This is not a good option. So you know what I'm saying? Like I'm really that girl. And it's not to say that it's like, it's a burdensome thing, because sometimes you won't even notice that I'm analyzing something until I start talking. I'm like, nah, look, such and such, da, 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 da. And you're like, where the fuck did you come up? And I'm like, yo, like,
she does it in the midst of things. Yeah. So. That's why I'm like, no, that. Wait, isn't your card the Judgment card? What is your card?
Oh, I'm the Hermit.
Oh, that is right, the Hermit. Ooh. You know, and every time I see it, that's why I like the Modern Witch, because it's not an old man with a lamp. But
that's what I be feeling like, an old man with a lamp.
That's what I was gonna. But the girl in the modern one, she's walking away from her laptop. That's what I see of you.
You know, I got that fucking deck too, though. You see me looking around. I got the deck. Okay, I got the deck. I have not. That is one deck that I have not cracked open yet. My Modern Witch deck.
What?
I know.
That's the first one I had to retire.
And that's the one I love. Like when I see people doing readings, I'm like, yes, I love this fucking Modern Witch.
Me too.
But I have not cracked it open for myself yet. Now, let me tell you, these bitches, these motherfucking hip hop queens, though.
You like that? Yeah, she been fucking with that.
I've been fucking with this hard. Okay? This and what other deck do I be fucking with hard? This is my thing now. This is my I love this deck. Okay, I can read you the feel for this deck. All right. But yeah, I mean, I still got that old faithful. Don't do me. Got that old faithful. I'm gonna do cards. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do cards one of these days.
I
want to too, but I'm like, I'm a little too I'm a little too meticulous and a little too much of a perfectionist to just throw anything out. Here we go. Here's my Hermit. Just to throw anything out there. But this is what I be feeling like. I feel wise, and this is what I get from him. You know what I'm saying? Like that wisdom. And then I let my ancestors guide me. Like I will follow them to no end. Like I don't care what they, you know what I'm saying, what they tell me to do, I'm following. You know what I'm saying? So that's that light. and then that wand, that staff, that's them protecting me, making sure that, you know what I'm saying, I keep my footing, or you know what I'm saying, or if I need to use that staff for like, you know, to ward away animals or to ward away anything on my journey. Like that's why I'm like, yo, this is my card through and through.
Yeah.
So
it is.
I love that hermit card.
Because mine is a lover's card.
All right, so hold on. Let me see the lover's card. Let's get the lover's card out.
Yeah, because I'm pull it out. It's okay.
No, I am pulling it.
No, that's cool.
Yep, I am pulling it. You ain't gonna tell me.
Okay.
Wait.
Wait, I wonder what it looked like in my deck. Because you know I have the Pride deck.
Oh yeah, pull out the Hermit and the Pride deck. Let me see what it looks like.
Oh, the Hermit in here?
Mm-hmm.
What does it look like?
Yo, we do stuff like this all the time. We say, oh, I see this card and I see this card and this is what they telling me. Like,
oh, it was right up in the front.
That's the Hermit card?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there.
I know,
it's a
that's
tree. Is it a tree like he's... I don't know what the hell's going on there.
Yes, it's an old man. You gotta, I see. That's why I like mine, because I can interpret it, and it's a lot of yellow in this too. Mm-hmm. But you literally see an old man who's in the tree. I'm gonna see if you can make it out. Do you see him now? There's the little old man.
Yeah, and does he have like a hat or something, like a crown or something? It looked like a crown to me.
It's
maybe because I think I'm a queen.
She always talking about queens. No, it's the leaves of the tree. He's wearing red though. He's wrapped in red, and there's like this, like, it's not a butterfly. It looks like a moth almost, like a light bug, and it's yellow. It's so cute.
I like that. All right, so this is her card, the Lover's card, and it gives me Adam and Eve vibes, but definitely the twin vibes. That one personality, two personality type thing. One thing, two.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
Definitely has that energy, but y'all, you see the angel up top, she's divinely guided, so don't try her.
That's funny you say that, because here's mine.
Oh, look at that. I like that. That's like a pride parade type situation. Like, it just brings you joy, and then you see the two people holding hands. Like, that's dope. I like that. I tell you, I want her deck. Like, I want that pride deck. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. And you don't have to be part of the community. I always say I'm an ally. I'm a heavy ally for the LGBT community. So I want that pride deck. That pride deck is just beautiful. Period. Like the deck is just a beautiful deck. So yeah. we do readings on each other all the time, y'all.
That's the thing I do kind of miss. I need to get back to it.
We need to get back to it.
I've been too busy. Well, I say too busy, but that's a lie. I just been trying to sleep because I'm just like, let me do the laundry. Oh, let me.
She been too busy getting her prayers answered. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But that's another thing that we have to focus on too. Like, once our prayers are slowly being answered, we have to adjust. So make sure that when you pray for something, you're ready to adjust your life to accommodate the prayers being answered. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I had to reorganize my entire life. I had to reorganize my time management and everything else. And then I had to start relinquishing duties to other people so that I could do what I needed to do. So it's been a journey. Like, I'm the Virgo that is like, I just would rather do shit myself. I don't want to ask for help. But now I'm in a transitional phase where it's like, no, I need you to do this. I need help. And she's like, ooh, bitch, I just saw you ask for help. Ooh, I just saw you. I just heard you say that did you just say you was tired? So she be making funnies, but she's very like, she makes sure I notice, like, oh, I see you changing, I see you transitioning, I see you growing.
You don't take breaks, and that's the thing. Like, I used to really have to like point it out to her, like, you need to slow down. You're taking too. No, it's okay, because this is. And I'm like, all right. And she done called to me now, because I just be like, okay. And she knows that's me saying,
Watch.
Let her do her.
Yep.
Because her ancestors would be like, just you put the seed in her ear. We'll handle the rest. I'm like, okay. Because she going to be like, yeah, you did say that. And you told me what? Mm-hmm. Like, and I'm like, don't deny yourself. That's the one thing she tries to go 110, 110, 110. And then one day when she can't give that 110, it's like,
she still go 100 though.
She do. And she'll be like, oh, I'm just a little tired because you done went 1,000 miles an hour.
I'd be like, I'm so exhausted. And the next thing you know, she'll text me and then she'll be like, bitch, you okay? She'll call, miss call, text again, bitch, you alright? And whole time Spirit is just like, boop, right here, my third eye on my forehead, and knocks me clean out. And so she'll either tap in or she'll do a reading to figure out if I'm alright or not.
Yeah.
But
oh my gosh. That's
yeah. But yeah, like it has been one incident, well, either one or two incidences where I didn't get back to you for like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
Because I was out. So
that's a part of the game when you work with a team of priestesses. Like any kind of initiate, I'm gonna just be honest, I'm gonna give everybody their credit. Any kind of initiate, you're gonna have to deal with the schedule because they're running their life, they're running the life with their spirit team, and then they're still trying to maintain just having some sense of normalcy on the planet Earth. So that's why I'm like,
and don't add being a mentor in that. Like that's a whole different, because you in charge of other people's healing and stuff like that. Like it's a whole different
mentor. I like how you put that, because that's what it boils down to. Yeah, because that's what I really want to do in my life. Like I'm pursuing what I'm pursuing, but who said it?
Did you just say that's what you want to do in your life? Like you're not already doing it? Oh. Okay, because I thought a bitch misspoke or something. Okay.
Holy shit. Yeah, I'm so used to saying that I didn't realize I have to.
But see, you can visually see how we go back and forth. Like she be saying something, I'm like, hold up. You misspoke, baby. You're doing such and such. Like don't knock yourself or not give yourself credit for something that you're doing, because you're doing it and you're doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it well.
But no, that's not like, I just want to get to a point where I can read for people, because a lot of people have come to me be like, hey, are you still doing readings? And I'd be like, hey, like it's because I'm trying to put my menu together. Like everybody has a plan. Like if you see hers,
why you don't let your menu put itself together?
Because if that's the case, all a bitch got right now is just come and talk to me and I'll give you a price. Like that's what I'm like, it's one of those things where it's like everybody would be an individual price, and then depending on what you want and and that's why I tell people, like, it's ultimately just ancestral like intervention.
Yeah.
Because I ask her, spirit comes, and I wish I could just say through me, but they literally be in a bitch.
Yeah.
They be in here, they will deliver.
She scares me sometimes. I'll be like, yo, like, you can't just be inviting everybody. She's like, I just don't. I just don't. It's just, they just be doing it. I'm like, oh, shit.
That's why I gotta be careful. And that's what makes me nervous about doing the readings, because it's like, because of how spiritually sensitive. That's why I'm like, babies is safe. These are straight, new, fresh, innocent, pure intentioned beings from God who just got here. Yep. Let me show you the way. Hi, welcome to planet Earth.
And here I am, be like,
okay.
Here I am, like, ooh, do you want an ancestral life path reading?
No.
Would you like me to read your auras? Would you like me to do an SRT clearing? I can release you from any dark first entity. I can release you. Know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know. And I am certified as a holistic therapist. So, yes.
Here she goes. I love how she literally has a whole, like, when I tell you full, like, there's nothing that she can't do. And I'm just like, I don't have a certification to back this up. But what I can tell you is it works. That's all I can tell you. Like, that's the one thing, and that's what I love about her, because when I first met her, that was her mindset. I ain't gonna have a motherfucking certification to tell you what the fuck I do. It just works. And then here we are now, 15 certifications later, talking about I got this.
But you know why? Okay, so I'm gonna explain why I did. Because when I had that mindset of, and it's not a bad mindset to have. But when I had that mindset, I don't need a certification. I can just do this shit. You know what I'm saying? People want to see something on paper. Okay. People want to know and trust in something. So I was like, all right, I'll get y'all a little funky ass certifications. But then it became something that I was like, okay, all right, I'm glad I did get certified for this and that, you know. So, but it just further substantiates me. It further backs me up. It further substantiates the fact that I am who I say I am. I'm what I say I am. I do what I say I do. And I'm good at it. Okay. So
with that being said, that's why I said what I said. Is it's weird to try to set up services and people are just like, well, what do you do? I'm like, literally, I could do anything, but depends what you want to do. What do you want done? That's my question.
That part.
What do you want done? Because I can tell you right now, I can feel your energy and tell you you're clogged with things that need to be removed. If I remove them, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna have to owe me because it's hard to dispose of them in my book.
It is.
She's very well equipped to deal with that kind of stuff.
It is. Now, it might be an instance where, because I do charge a set price for like my SRT clearance, which is spiritual release therapy or spirit retrieval therapy, right? So if there has been an incident where I had to literally go down into like the pits of hell and snatch somebody's soul back from demons. So in instances like those, I'm going to charge you an additional fee after the service is rendered because I put myself in a lot of danger just crossing the gates of hell for real, and then having to battle demons, not just one though, okay? Not just one, over your one soul. Like, bro, no. I will charge you an additional fee. And you have to be, that's one of the things that is, it's put in writing, like you understand that you may be charged an additional fee depending on the depths of hell in which I gotta go to. So yeah, but girl, I think this has been a good episode, and
this is fun.
Yeah, I think we should wrap it on up. Just put a little bow on it real quick. And do, continue next time, I guess. This was fun. Our little free-flowing episodes be like so much fun.
It really do. And I feel like this is just fun stuff that people can pick up little nuggets if you're paying attention.
Because that's how you get to know us.
Yes, like we don't want you to, we're not trying to just be a teacher. We're wearing a teacher, preacher, and just being ourselves. Like, you're going to get a little bit of everything with us. And I love that about us. Like,
we're going to have fun.
Yeah, like that's us. Like, we're actually, for my birthday, like we talked about recently, where I'm gonna go see her. That episode, when it comes, I'm telling y'all, I'm going to be lit. Y'all gonna see me on a whole nother side.
Probably me too. But just know we're gonna have some motherfucking fun.
Cause they ain't ready.
They not. They not. But y'all got a couple months to prepare for it though. Just throwing it out there. Prepare yourself, okay?
Yes.
Cause it's about to get real reckless. Let's go get.
But I love her so much. Like, I
love you too.
I do. Side note though, if you are interested in finding out about this beautiful sacred space, you can just leave a comment below, and we will get to you, and we will get you some information on how to get you there. Because it's completely possible. We want everybody to be a part. It's not a closed off thing. If you're interested, you just got to let us know.
Yeah. And even if you just want to follow our socials, our stuff is always in the description box. My link tree is there so that you can follow all of my socials. You can get clued in on whatever classes that I'm teaching, because the classes will always be at the top. my services, anything like that. So my link tree is there for you. Like, you can get in touch with me any kind of way with my link tree, and she will be having a link tree soon. Don't worry, okay? Don't worry, all right?
You've been on my ass, yo. You've been on my ass.
Yes. So with that being said, I am just so happy. You know, this episode is just amazing. You're amazing. Our whole energy is amazing, and I really think, or I hope that you guys can see how radiantly happy we are in our lives right now. Our lives are amazing right now, and so I just hope that it comes across, you know, in here. So until next time, you guys, thank you for joining us, and we will see y'all on the next episode. We love y'all.
Bye. Love you guys. Bye.